Hey guys, it's been a minute or two. Been super busy, trapper's education and whatnot. Just the last 2 weeks I've done about 1,200 miles or so in the state, just to get a couple of classes done so people could trap this season. So today is a Sunday. It's my first day that I've had to myself since I can't remember when. I'm out on a piece of property that I got permission to trap this year. Just a big farm field. It's got a big old pond here that borders it. I came out here a couple days ago after work and just took a peek, and a lot of muskrat sign, some otter sign, and coyotes definitely be bordering this thing. And so probably gonna hit it pretty hard for muskrats early, and then maybe after waterfowl season's done and closed. There is people that hunt this during waterfowl season, so once they're done and out of here, then I might come in here and see if I can't pull an otter or two out of it. It's not real great otter area, but you never know, you might get a lucky hook up on one. But today I'm out here with the drone, and we're gonna put it up in the air. I've already covered probably a third to half a mile of shoreline, just looking at tracks. And these drones, they're handy for this stuff. You know, you get that sucker 3-5 feet off the ground, and you just cruise right along. And unfortunately, it's smarter than I am, and I don't know how to mark locations when I'm in flight. So with that being a thing, we don't my screen shut off there. I thought the camera died. I got to change that setting. This thing's smarter than I am too, but I don't know how to mark locations, so I gotta research that and figure that out. Because right now I'll be going down to shore, and if I see something I really want to look at or mark on Onyx, I have to drive to that location and walk over to it. And so I marked a couple little spots that look like possible muskrat runs going into the cattails. Obviously this big flat shallow body of water, there's no lodges or huts or nothing like that out in the middle of the water. I'm assuming that when winter comes, there'll be some pop-ups up here that we could hit maybe, but I found something real interesting down here, so I brought the drone over, landed it, and got in the Jeep, come down here. So I'm gonna shut you off real quick. I'm gonna walk through the big tall stuff here, and we'll see what I was looking at. I'm not sure. It looked like a big channel, but we'll find out. Stay tuned. No, you want to go first? You go first. Don't matter to me. Well, I don't know. That's what I seen, but so this is what I seen from the air. Comes in here, and that water right there, the dog just walked through. It's about 1.5 feet deep. So I'm not 100% sure if that's a run of some type. I mean, it's almost too big to be muskrat. And I can't imagine there being any beaver in here. But here's some of the, got some raccoon tracks in there too. And then of course now we got black-footed echo tracks. But I'm gonna mark this on the Onyx, and we'll pay a little bit more attention to this a little later on. All right, see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I just turned around. We were just looking at that, and I'm pretty sure it was a muskrat run, but then I'm not sure. But as I step back into the cattails here, there's another pond right here, and then I don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera, but if you can see that trail right there coming out of that little water area, and they're all heading up into there. That is 100% muskrat tracks right there. So this is definitely a spot that I'm going to be setting. I'll be putting. So anyway, that's one way to find stuff, guys. That drone, this stood out like a sore thumb right here, and then if you look through there, you can see a trail right where Echo's at right now. That's a muskrat trail. That's why she's got her nose on the ground. This would be a dynamite little location right here. I'm gonna definitely be pulling some fur off of this. All right, stay tuned. Okay, well, here we are, this next one. And that's it right there. Absolute rail train coming in there. It's a pretty soft spot right here. And you see these things that far out in the shore, you know, just because it stops there in the water, they're still going underneath all this stuff here. I'm sure if I looked around in these cattails somewhere, there's going to be an opening. But I'm not even going to mess around with it. Today I just wanted to come out and put eyes on it. See, it's all muskrat there too. So, where's that one at? That's a good sized muskrat. That's going to be a fun location, guys. That's for sure. We're gonna hit it hard and early for the muskrats, and then we'll get out of here until after freeze up and waterfowl's all done. But pretty cool location. Just bonus fur. You know, I'm out here trapping coyotes. That was the main reason for me coming out here. And I just happened to, when he was showing it to me on the maps, I was just like, wow, I've never seen that. And this body of water right here is literally 20 minutes from my house, 15 minutes from my house. I've lived here for 23 years and I didn't even know this thing existed here, because if you're going down the highway, it's just over a little knoll. Completely, you can't see it. So it kind of surprised me that it was here. But when I seen it, I asked him, do you mind if I trap that? And he says, absolutely not. He's all, get all the muskrat out of there. He says, they do nothing but cause problems for us. So I won't be able to get them all, but maybe I'll be able to farm them for a couple of years anyway. All right, stay tuned. All right, here we are. Finally got to this spot. It's where all those muskrat trails come together, and it's just one giant one. It's right into here. And just goes into all different spots here. I'm not seeing any like huts of any type, but I know they got to be in there somewhere. So another funny thing is, you see this great big muskrat highway here, and then you look in the mud next to it, and there's coyote tracks all over in here. Echo hasn't been over here yet, but it's just, the coyotes won't lie to you. They know where their food's at. I'm sure if I look hard enough, I'll find some otter tracks in here too. Got some pretty decent coon tracks. Just take a quick walk around the bend here and see what we can't find. There's some fresh coyotes right there. I'm not seeing it. Get out of the mud, Echo. You got to get in the Jeep. You're going to walk home. I'm not seeing no otter tracks right off the top. Get back. I get to look first. The problem with having a dog that's got the same size foot as a stinking coyote, she gets ahead of you and you have no idea what's really going on. So, quick side note, guys. I'm like 5'7", 5'8", I don't know, and right now you're sitting at head height with me. The Montana, you got to be kind of careful when you're walking through these places. There's been quite a few scary stories and even tragic stories of guys running into bears and this stuff. I always have a sidearm with me when I'm going through this stuff. Not that it's gonna, you know, completely deter a grizz or a black bear, but another benefit of having a drone. I just flew over all the top of this, and I know there's not a bear in there, so guy can scout a little more relaxed. Lost my dog. Guy can scout a little bit more relaxed that way. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Well, we found another one from the air, and this one here, this is an old one. So there used to be water that came in here and went into that hole right there, and it doesn't look like they're using it anymore. But I found the new one over here, and you can really see this one real good from up above. It comes in here. It's a pretty good sized channel. It comes up into here, and then it just kind of disappears there. And if you remember earlier, I was talking that I couldn't find no huts or lodges or nothing. You get into here, and this thing kind of forks and makes a big old mess. And then there's a big hole right there you're going into. And then I got to looking, and this is what I was looking for. It's just a big mud filled cat-tailed thing. It's got a bunch of old, I'm guessing otter feet. No, it's not otter. I'm not seeing scales. Probably coyote feces, or scat up here on top. You know, they'll do that. They'll find these things and come mark them and everything else. Yeah, this is gonna be another great spot. Even over there, there's another branch that goes off and goes into the ground over there. We're gonna have a lot of fun here, guys. I don't remember what day it is. It's like the 8th or something of October. November 1st is right around the corner, and we're ready.